Hi, chat. How are you? Is everybody good? Are you having a good Wednesday? 3 days and counting. 72 hours. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, welcome on in. It is Wednesday. The arcade is open. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm in the midst of packing for moving. I don't know how well you guys can see this. Maybe let's see. Can I move this? I wish that this had a better wide angle, but more stuff is packed. Hope you're doing well. Oh, wow. Jeez. I don't think you guys needed me in that close, but hi. How are you? Good? If you're not, why not? Maybe we can change that. Thanks for coming on in. That's right. It is Wednesday. Again, this week the streams are a little bit later in the day just because I am in the process of packing to move. So there's a lot going on in the background. I got a lot of things set up and organized. Very soon I've got to apply to get my ID changed to show change of address, which also means that I am due to set up after the move. I'm due to set up an appointment to then get into the doctor again, get some information changed there, like emergency contact information. Kind of crazy when you're moving. You've got all this extra background stuff, like changing your address on your identification, like your health card, your driver's license. Changing all my information with the bank, going through and changing information with payment services. Holy crap, moving is hard. Okay, thankfully, packing is actually the easy part of this. I can't believe I just said that. Yes, moving, the packing is the easy part. Whoa, hey, easy. So tonight, I'm gonna have to, Zool already said, hey, if you need to use the car, move some stuff over. Ho, ho, ho. Whoa, who are you calling a hoe? Are you Santa Claus? That's life again. To those of you that have been helping out getting us here, thank you. I really do truly appreciate it. It means a lot. We're $15 off the mark, $15 from hitting the goal. Hoy, hoy, hoy. Oh, well, it looked like you said ho, ho, ho. Well, it didn't look like hoy, hoy, hoy. It looked like ho, ho, ho. I thought you were calling me a hoe. I was going to get real upset about it, you know? Why am I being called a hoe? What did I do? Why am I the hoe? Who are you calling a hoe? God damn it. Chat. I demand answers. How is everybody? How y'all doing? We're gonna let some extra bodies get in here before we jump into games. Whoa, hey. There we go. And I'm not saying you are, but it is not what I'm not saying you are not. Whoa! Hey. I mean, I guess technically I am a digital hoe. I'm standing. Listen, I'm on my street corner just like, so many other creators. Trying to show a little leg, little ankle, maybe the knee. Trying to turn them digital tricks, as it were, trying to, make my way in the world and make some money while I'm at it. Yes, moving is freaking hard. Okay, that's all there is to it. Full stop. Moving is hard. Holy crap. What the hell? I still have 2 left. I still have 2 of these things left to fill. Should be pretty straightforward. I think I've done very well. I've gotten rid of a lot of junk. I mean, like, a lot of junk. Kind of absurd the amount. And it's crazy because when I moved down here 4 years ago, and it's crazy that it is almost 4 years to, like, almost exactly 4 years since I ended up here. Just what I wanted. Advertise to me Twitch, drag show, way to know. Well, I mean, I just said I was a hoe and I was working my street corner. Maybe I needed to show a little ankle and knee so I could, you know, turn some digital tricks. Maybe that's why. Hi, Sleepy. Wait. Sleepy. Number one, you're subscribed here. How are you getting ads? How are you? Unless you're talking to me, being the drag. I mean, anything's possible at this point, right? Jesus, Sleepy. Wait, what? Wasn't an, okay. Context is required. What? Just what I wanted to advertise to me, Twitch, a drag show. Way to know your audience. Wasn't an ad. It was in the Twitch notifications. Oh, that's like the email I got about Kai Cenat freaking, you know, having a subathon. I got it in email. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Kai Cenat. Guy can have 80,000 viewers. What does he need subs for? He's making more than enough off his goddamn ad rev. The guy's probably making like close to fucking, you know, $50,000 a freaking hour off ad rev. What the fuck do I care about his subathon? I'm like, way to know your freaking audience, Twitch. I don't even follow the dude. I know of him, but I don't even follow his channel. To be fair, he doesn't, this specific creator, Kai Cenat, does not produce the kind of content that I'm even interested in. Anyways, that was me with that notification. I have no problem with drag shows. It's just not, yeah, exactly. It's not your bag, right? Like, again, it's the same thing for me. There are certain content creators. I know who they are. I don't follow them. I don't watch their content particularly because it doesn't interest me. And yet I get stuff in email notifications about this. And I'm like, why? Why am I getting emails about something I care nothing about? I don't even follow the content. Like, what the hell? What the hell, chat? I don't like the fact that this light flickers behind me. I'm going to turn this one off. Honestly, I think that one was kind of screwing up my freaking color grading on the camera anyway, so fuck it. Hi. We're going to do some Star Citizen because it is one of those games that I can play with keyboard and mouse. Because, well, listen, let's just be honest here for a second. All the sim gear is packed. 9,000!
Knott's Life has just tipped 15. Does this Marco hit the budget?
Yes. Yes, it does. And why did that? Hold on. Why in the? Oh, because apparently, even though we are 57 cents over it. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. Okay, let me fix the camera here. Boom. Boom. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Oh, that now. I mean, I could just put my full face in there. Sleepy, how's your day going? I hope you're having a better day today. Are you guys ready? We're going to play Star Citizen because it is one of those few titles that I can play with a keyboard and mouse. Knott's Life, thank you for the 15 tip. I appreciate that. I hope you guys understand that I am like super stoked for what's coming up for the end of the month. Somewhat better? I mean, somewhat better is good. Update that, please. Please tell me this is the 2.0. Fuck. Are you? What? Wait, area you? Am I? What? Yes. Damn it. I was hoping. Okay, I'm gonna update that too. There we go. Everything's up to date. All right. Well, I can't play this on stream because it's. Don't know, man. Just pay me my idiot tax and get me some Powerball tickets today. Man, I've been trying to harness some like some of that apparently secret wealth knowledge. I don't listen. I'm not necessarily buying into it, okay? But that secret, 33, level 33 Mason stuff. I mean, seems stressed out about it. Me? I'm stressed because I'm taking a week off to get things set up and fixed up and like cable managed and, camera and art up on the wall and stuff. Like, I got to decorate and like, I've got an entire studio space to work with, and it's like, it's at like 1.4 billion American pesos. I mean, shit. Okay, hold on. Quick math. One second. Hold on. I'm doing some conversion math here. That would be $1.93 billion Canadian. Holy shit. Even if I have to give up 50% of that. Damn. You know what? Listen, hold on. Again, quick maths. Quick maths, chat. Quick maths. Even if I have to give 50% of that up, that is 965,335,000. I would build a fucking studio like no other. I wouldn't build a house. I would buy a 1 acre piece of property and I would build a goddamn studio on it. That would be it. It'd just be a studio and a garden. And I give the rest away to freaking charity. Well, within reason. I'd probably keep like $2 million for myself, but the rest of it would go to charity. I'd be giving shit away all over the place. I'd be like Oprah, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. That's exactly how it would go. Not because I'm trying to buy anybody's freaking adoration or anything, just because that is a lot of money. Listen, my brain is like, that is more money than I could ever use in an entire lifetime. That is more money than my entire family could ever use in a lifetime. So why would I keep it? I would just give that shit away. Again, within reason. Woo! I hope, listen, honestly, Sleepy, I hope you got yourself a Powerball ticket and I hope you win. I honestly do. I hope you win. And I hope that you can then go and walk into your boss after the taxes and say, hey, I don't need your job anymore. And just go off and build yourself a nice little place out in the country and just tinker away with all and create some kind of like beautiful museum of all of these retro freaking PCs and everything. Just like, dude. A fuck ton of money. Imperial, neither. Imperial, because it's US, it's freedoms. It's an imperial ton, not slave. Hi, Chad. We're talking, absurdities. Anyway, are we ready? We almost, you know what? I was almost going to do farming for views, i.e., I had almost considered doing a little bit of the farm simulator again, because I think I might have figured out what was going on. I got some things. It was you Canadianas that created metric time, by the way. Metric time? Yeah, because the maths, it makes sense. And the rest of the world is like, hey, this is a freaking, metric is actually the real deal, and it makes sense. You're welcome. I'm sorry and by the way, the US was going to move over to metric, What happened? Actually, I think it was Richard Nix in that room. I had to remove shaders. What shaders were you using? What freaking shaders were you using, sir? Okay, hold on. One moment, please. Oh, you can see this now. Well, that's nice. Where's my overlay? Where's my overlay? I swear to God.
Run.
It's enabled. No, I am not running. You know what? Listen, I don't know what's going on here. It's decided it's gonna be dumb. Wow, marginal. Giggity. No, that is not the global experience. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. I am not ready. No, the shaders at SX created. Oh, did that make things a lot better for you? Did that fix it? Okay, so for whatever reason, I can't see metrics on the screen because, you know, PC's like, nope, not allowed, nope, can't, nope, no, you can't see them. Fine, bastards. Well, I mean, it wasn't that mine wasn't running with the 9070 XC. It's just for whatever reason, does dumb things. If I have OBS open, it will not first. I can't have sound. But if I open the game and then I open OBS, it's fine. It doesn't make sense. I don't even pretend to make sense. That's just how it is. Hi. Oh, it would crash to desktop. With CTD, you couldn't even get into the oh, oof. That's rough. All right, let's check our options here. What do we got here? Graphics, borderless, okay, yep, FSR, okay, yep, Got upscaling turned off. Yeah, no, I am running at native 1440p. I don't care. We're gonna do this though. Display? No, display, dumbass. There is no way that is one. Holy crap. That's my frame rate though. 60 FPS. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with 60 FPS. Abso-freaking-lutely. How we doing money-wise? Money's still good. All right, perfect. Nope. I need me some of my vibes. There we go. Boop. Ba-dup. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dup. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. While work sucked yesterday, I was tickled that the stuff I did with the... I'm glad to see, dude, that Commodore 64, honestly, that takes me back. I'm not even kidding. That takes me back. That legit takes me back to the heyday of gaming for me. Like, just, you're just like, ooh, let's go.
Welcome to Onyx Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Up, 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 up. There we go. Okay. Wait, what are we?
Shields off.
All right. Where's, I'm like, where's New Babbage? Where's New Cabbage? There it is. I was like, where in the hell is New Cabbage? I gotta turn that down too, because goddamn, that's loud. It's now in a case that isn't held together with packing tape. Well, that's a bonus. Packing tape sounds horrible. Wait, how did you find a case for it? Just curious. Did you find, like, is it an aftermarket or? Found a dead Commodore 64 cheap on eBay. Nice. I mean, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. Hello, I'm moving in 3 days. That's right, 72 hours. And Dad is going to be in a different location, and I'm going to be offline for about a week while I get things set back up. So, you know, don't miss me too badly. All right, let's see what we've got here. First and foremost, reputation. See, I still feel like I should have, like, is there no functional reputation system in this? Like, come on, man. What is this BS? We're gonna go and do some more stuff for Hurston. I mean, we could still do some more stuff for this dude too, but I think we're doing more stuff for Hurston. So let's grab the contracts. Hurston. Hey, we're gonna accept that. But before we go there, Dad needs to go to Orville. Lorville, Dad. That's right. We're going to Lorville. Lorville. We're going to Lorville. Apparently I can't spell. I have black aftermarket C64 case I can use in case I get the dead one running. Ooh, nice. Swap case is all good. Might try to debug the dead one, see if I can resurrect it. I mean, the one nice thing about some of that older stuff, right, is that you can very well do that. You know, I will say this, keyboard and mouse operation is fairly smooth. This is... here's the thing. I always tend to crap talk CIG about, you know, how slow things have been. But honestly, this is pretty decent. All right, well, let's get ourselves zoomed in, shall we?
Quantum drive is now on.
Ooh-wee. All right, well, we're going to Hurston. We're gonna grab a raft. That's just, you know, smart thinking.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right, get to Lorville. Let's grab ourselves a raft. So we've got something that covers a lot of bases with regards to capabilities of hauling. You know, the one thing I've actually come to realize, I am very glad that while moving is not fun just for the act of itself, I'm excited for what's coming after the move with regards to Twitch Mom and I being able to do some content together. As you guys have already know, I've been saying this since the start of the week that she and I have already created a joint YouTube account for the miniature stuff. We've got socials, so we've got we're going to be covering some stuff over on TikTok and Instagram. We've got a Facebook page. This is all stuff that we're going to be working on while I'm offline to get some stuff ready for when she and I start We're going to be streaming together twice a week, just doing miniature builds in the evening. So it's going to be something completely different, but we're going to start on Twitch doing the miniature builds on this channel. We might transition over to a separate channel just for that, but there's a lot to play with, so I'm not 100% sure of how things are going to work out. But I mean, we have a plan. We've already got a bunch of groundwork laid out. I got a Dell Dimension Pentium 4 vintage gaming system on the way too. Dude upgraded it to an SSD, dual boots 98 XP. Ooh yeah. Oh hell yeah. What? Listen, Sleepy, stop. Why are you talking pornographically to me?
Oh my.
Why? Stop it. Stop. Listen, stop with the tease. The nerd of me is like, ooh. Dell Dimension P4. Vintage gaming system with an SSD, and it boots 98 in XP. Ooh. Ooh. Ran into Snag putting together the Pi DP8 kit. I'm short one toggle switch from it being able to complete. One toggle. Okay, can you get this toggle anywhere in the US? I feel like that's a fair question.
Quantum drive is now off.
Looks custom. Oh, well, that might be problematic then, huh? Well, Lorville, that's the one we want.
Quantum drive is now on.
But if I had to, yes, I could find an equivalent. All right, you know, that's fair. If you had to find an equivalent, that's awesome to see. It would just look weird. I mean, fuck, that's all we do here is weird. Okay, we don't have far to go to collect that shipment. Hell yeah. Can we get more jobs like this? Short cargo runs? Hell yeah. Let's go. What are you? No. What are you? That is an Asgard. Nope. I want an Asgard, but god damn, those things are expensive. Like 34 million. I could use an alligator clamp if I was really desperate. I mean, that actually sounds like a pretty good way to go, honestly. If I'm being honest, Sounds like a pretty decent way to do it. Through the holes, the through holes are massive.
Shields
Okay, the weather here is craptacular. Why does the outside look like fireworks? It's raining. We're flying through rain, sir. It's on the windshield. Look, it's raining. We just flew through the cloud layer, okay? And that's all lights. I contacted the vendor that sold the unit, and they're looking into shipping me the missing switch, so I'll wait for now. I mean, that's honestly, that's a good idea. If they can, you know, get one to you, like from the vendor side of things, it's probably quite honestly, probably the best way to go.
warning. Leaving safe zone.
No, I'm still in the safe zone, bro. This rain can suck it, though. Holy crap. By the way, I did forget how slightly touchy. Oop. Ooh, wow. I did forget how slightly touchy things were when you're controlling with mouse. Whoop.
Engines are off.
Stay within the lines, citizen. No, make me. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. Stay within the lines, citizen. Why do I imagine Robo...
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
That's all I imagine. It's freaking RoboCop. I'm not even sorry for it, okay? Not even sorry. What do we got? Got a lot, actually. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, we're gonna throw that in there. Throw that in there. Okay. Take that and we're gonna put that there. All right. Officer Murphy is the modern example of what can happen with advanced tech. Dude dies, still has to go to work. The worst part is, I can honestly see that happening. Like, you die and they find a way to make you work anyway. You're dead. And they still find a way to keep your ass in the seat, working. By the way, I just want to remind everyone, it is September, which means y'all get deals and you get a cheaper rate on your subscriptions to any channel on Twitch. Also, you get a deal, you give subscriptions. Best part is, though, streamer still gets the full amount that they're supposed to get from that. So you get to pay less, streamer still gets the full amount that they're supposed to get. It's a good deal. It's a win-win all the way around. Nice. Vader is another example. You get made into a crispy critter. Boss shows up, says, "You coming into work tomorrow, right?" Yeah, pretty. My response. Actually, hold on. We have the perfect.
Execute Order 66.
Uh-huh. Gig. Giggin, hello, how are you? Giga? Hi. Welcome on in. Alrighty, let's, Really? Now my desk wants to be a bitch? I swear to God, if I have any problems with the sit-stand desk in the new place, I might have to do some surgery on it, okay? Or worse yet, Bruce Willis in that one movie where he's dead the whole time, didn't know it, worked after he died. Oh, you mean Sixth Sense? I see dead people. I see dead people. Ah. Hello. There we go. Okay. Wait, hold on. That's for my kid. I gotta see what my kid. Imagine working the whole day, finding out afterward you were dead the whole time, looks over at cell phone floor. Huh, when did that happen?
Oh, hell no!
I want to ask you a bunch of questions.
Pretty much exactly how that goes. Giga, how is your Wednesday? Thanks for coming on in. I appreciate it. All right. Right. Let's do this. Put the ship away first. Store it. God, I love that ship. Oh. Best in-game purchase ever. Whoa. No, I am not falling for that trap. Nope. Nuh-uh, not happening. Sure freaking not. So, I can't stack my... Void elevator, something like that. Yep, we're not jumping into the void today. It's not happening. So, the crazy part is, I have nothing stored here. Other than like the current ship, right, in Lorville. Here's the issue. With me on this? I'm not falling for it, man. Nope. Nope, definitely not. Hell no. Yeah, void elevator. Well, that's terrible. that's a fucking accident waiting to happen. How about no? Somebody want to call OSHA for me, please? I feel like we need someone call OSHA. So we're gonna have to find another way in. Apparently, Lorville is broken. So much for that hot fix, chat. Sheesh. The hot fix, my man. Oi. Yes. This is supposed to be, they patched it today. It's a hot fix, and now the elevators are broken. So what I'm going to attempt to do, hear me out. I feel like this is pretty smart. Actually, it's just from, 1,000+ hours of playing Star Citizen. We are going to take off. We're going to get back in the ship. We're going to take off. And then we're going to fly away from Lorville, come back, and request landing clearance again. Sometimes, I am not unaliving myself. I am tired of doing that. It is a horse's ass. I shouldn't have to unalive myself. Especially after a hot fix. I don't know what they fixed, but shit, I should have. You know what? Honestly, I should have actually. Oh, at least the head tracking is still working fine. I should have. Okay, I got it. My freaking kid is so cute. God damn. I can't see. Okay. For those of you who are parents, you will understand. For those of you who aren't, you may understand or whatever. My oldest, who is, 19 and a half, she's basically a 20-year-old. Probably one of the cutest human beings on the planet. I love her. I would do anything for this kid. She surprisingly still has this very innocent kind of childlike side to her. And I can't stress enough that it is hard for me to not refer to her as my kid, even though she is a grown-ass adult. Weirdest shit ever, but here we are. She's a grown-ass adult, and I still am always going to refer to her as my kid. Even though it's probably embarrassing as shit for her. Frankly, I don't care. She's still my kid. All right. Well, can we just listen? I would like very much to get at it. Estimated weight 100. They need to fix this crap. This is terrible. So the object here, we are going to fly out and away from Tisa. We're going to come back and request landing clearance again and see maybe we can get a freaking hangar that doesn't cause problems and doesn't have a void elevator in it. Last thing I need is a goddamn void elevator, okay? Excuse me. I wanna, please. Maybe that'll get their attention. Or maybe not. I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird that we're playing this right now with a keyboard and mouse and we're not on foot. The only time I traditionally play Star Citizen with keyboard and mouse is if we're on foot or in a ground vehicle. Oof. Seriously, if this doesn't give you Blade Runner vibes, nothing ever will. If you do not get Blade Runner vibes from this, then something's wrong with you. Like the rain, the hue of the sky. Seriously. When can I get a basically a flying car like Deckard? I need to be able to, you know, hunt down some synths. Oh, I emptied that garbage can out too. God damn it. So much crap in there from... I was going through and clearing stuff out, and it's like, we can't even handle cars on the ground. Air cars would be disaster. Yeah, for those that can't drive, they'd be an absolute disaster. I'm not saying that everyone should be able to have a flying car, but those of us who are responsible goddamn pilots should be able to. The rest of y'all can stay on the goddamn ground or find somebody to air taxi your ass around. If you can't pass a basic aptitude test, you ain't getting behind the wheel of one of them. Airspace is already regulated and heavily automated. Cars are not. Well, maybe that should change, right? We're talking, look, if you don't get Blade Runner vibes from Lorville right now, there's a problem, Slider. Hi, Slider. 72 hours, man. 3 days. 3 days. Sky cars should be hub and spoke drone stuff. Get me San Francisco to Oakland. Get me to Oakland. Get me Oakland to suburbs. I mean, yeah, automated. Yeah, I could totally see that. Isn't there a German company that is actually currently testing an air taxi service? It's all automated with pretty positive results so far. Like a suburban, you know, urban area air taxi. Lalisher, hello. How are you? Chat. School just started back in for a lot of people. Oh, come on. Please tell me. Why? How did we end up with the same freaking... Oh, all right, you know what? Seriously, I'm the whoa. I dislike flying with this so much. I've gotten so used to flying with controller with the flight equipment now that it's all like that stuff's packed. And by the way, with this move, I lose throttle and I lose pedals for flight. I will only have a flight stick. I'm gonna have to work on getting a solution for that at some point. Okay. Can we now get the hell out of here? Let's see if this works. When cars break, they stop. When planes break, they fall. Easy fix with 3D printer plus... How? I am not building my own freaking flight equipment. I want something that if I have a problem with it, I can just ship it back and they can fucking fix it for me. Now, I had honestly kind of hoped that this would be the year that I would be able to get into the Moza creator program, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. And here's the other issue. I don't have access to a 3D print. Well, I do, but the 3D printer is an old ass freaking Ender that I don't have the time or patience to fuck with. And buying a 3D printer is not in the budget. I got more important things to do. Right? No, it has. And the thing is that 3D printer is only freaking 4 years old. It's only 4 years old for that Ender, and it is such a... I'm sorry, when it takes me almost a full day to tweak it to be able to do a clean print, I don't have time for that. I got way more important things I could be doing. Well, and that, yeah, right. And that's the other problem. Like my roommate, who, you know, in the next 72 hours, no longer going to be my roommate. Yeah, exactly. Even schools don't want the ender. That says something. Took it to a thrift shop. Guy at the dock was mad excited. It's yours, man. Hide it. Yeah, pretty much, right? Oh, thank God. Look, we got an elevator. Holy crap. Huzzah! Even had a Sonic pad. Nice. Well, that's the thing. Like, there's like, I honestly kind of hope that maybe this would be the year that I would have gotten into the creator program for Moza, and I didn't, and you know, that's okay. But that still means that in the meantime, I have to, rather than, you know, working with Moza and getting hands on equipment and gear, and doing some review work, that actually means that I need to focus on getting some money together after this move and getting things set back up. And there's going to be some revamps. There's going to be schedule changes and a lot coming down between now and the end of September. And that just means that I'm going to have to work towards you. I'm like, bro. Loreville is rough right now, chat. 363 toggles. The Logitech Quadran. May as well let the new owner like it. Quadrant? I need something that, like, that would be, okay, so here's the thing. A throttle quadrant would be great if, say, I was doing general aviation in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not going to be using that for stuff like DCS World. Yeah, exactly. It's more, yes, right? More of a Microsoft Flight Sim thing. That's great. But I need something that's a little more multi-purpose and works with the likes of DCS World, Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, and things like that. So while that is a great idea, and by the way, that is, remember, that is 65 American pesos. That is not 65 moose bucks. Nothing for you. I'm in the middle of moving. I kind of get, but I honestly, because now we have a Canadian distributor for VKB. The crazy part is it's fucking cheap. I can get VKB equipment cheaper through the Canadian distributor than I can directly from them, because I don't have to worry about all the duty bullshit coming from the States. It's cheaper for me to buy it direct from the distributor in Quebec than it is to buy it direct from VKB. And then I don't have to worry about any of the bullshit. It's like here in 2 days. The EXO is a no-brainer. So I think in the future that's the direction I'm going to head. I'm also going to have to get a setup for mounting and everything too, because I don't have any of that. I have been using my roommate's equipment since my stuff busted. And I'm no longer after the next like in 3 days time, I'm not going to have access to it. So, and I'm not going to ask him to give up his flight gear for my convenience either, because that's not fair to him, right? Like, he's been kind enough and I've taken really good care of his equipment. But I am in no means going to be like, hey, yeah, so you're not using it right now anyway, so how about I just take it with you? That's not right. It's not fair. And I cannot ask that. Like, that's just, nah, fam. Can't. Just wouldn't be right. But yeah, the EXO, yeah, and that's the whoa. That's the thing. I would be looking at the I'd be looking at getting myself the Omni throttle for the left hand. So left-handed Omni throttle, because you guys already know I already have the Starfighter stick, the VKB NXT Evo for the right for my main stick. So it's just a matter of flipping over and getting something like that for the left hand, the Omni throttle specifically, which we were supposed to have a while back, 2 years ago, and then VKB US freaking screwed me on it and said that within 30 days something changed where I got the VKB stick initially, had no problems, and then all of a sudden, oh well, we can't ship to you. It's just the same. It's the same system. And I talked to DHL. We already went through this, and DHL's like, yeah, you delivered to. The day I got the email from them, I saw a DHL freaking delivery truck in my goddamn parking lot twice. You can't tell me. I know where the local freaking depot is. Can't deliver. My ass. The new honeycomb. Oh, dude, I would love to get me a honeycomb, but you know, that's. Woo. Okay, we're gonna collect. We're heading here to collect the ship. At least we don't have far to go. Oh, it's gonna let me jump to this one. Yo, you want to send me a link to that slider? So, what the? I was like, what the hell just happened there? We did not engage. Okay, well. The Thrustmaster Viper is out of control. If you get the Exo side stick, I'll design a fun add-on for it with more buttons. Dude, do you know how much it would cost for you to send that to me? Do you have any idea? The price would be beyond absurd. But I appreciate the sentiment, honestly. The first thing that I'm going to be making a big push for after I get back online after the move here is I just sent my nephew maybe $5 in printed plastic for $40. Jeez. God damn. Yeah, but that's only printed plastic. It's about the item and care. Oh, no, I know you're not. I understand. And honestly, I appreciate it. The one thing I'm going to be just letting you all know that I'm going to be making a push for after the move is getting the new microphone set up so that when Twitch Mom and I are streaming together, we can actually have a unified audio setup with the lavalier mics. I feel like that's the investment. That's the play. That's the investment. See, I love me some big clunky power toggles, man. I love that big chunky stuff. Dude, seriously? Here's the yeah, we gotta freaking calm this down here a little bit. This right here, this is the kind of setup that I would love to have this as a cockpit setup, like the big old chunky switches on everything, just like, ooh yeah, oh yeah. Beautiful. Look at it. It's sexy. 200 buttons. You saw the, yeah, I saw the switches. Yeah, I know. You got like 200 on my sim ride. High-end $12 switches tacked. Why?
Oh my.
You and Sleepy Developer are in here basically talking pornographically to me at this point. Come on. The nerd in me is like, oh yeah. Why? Why y'all gotta be like that? Dials? Ooh. Talk dirty to me. Tactile, big chunky tactile switches and dials. Ooh. Well, I have that. It's called my Rodecaster. I got all of that stuff. I don't need anything extra for that. That's what the Rodecaster Duo does. And then big old chunky dials on it. It's like, ooh. It's very tactile too. Super tactile. The 4 frickin' motorized sliders and all the buttons and the soft. Oh, and it has a touch screen. More chunk in the trunk. Yeah, see,
Oh my.
Give me all that kerchunk in the trunk. For toggle switches? Yes, please. I'll take all the kerchunk in the trunk. I would eat like 100 McDonald's cheeseburgers to get that kind of kerchunk in the trunk. It's a specific bind more so. Ooh, yeah, in-game voice for iRacing. I mean, okay, so that I totally get, yeah. That's so something I'm actually looking forward to is eventually being able to build a proper like specific rig for like simulator stuff with drop-in. I'm going to build it so it's custom, so it fits, like it specifically fits me, but I want to be able to have drop-ins that I can just bolt on when I'm using flight stuff, right? I'm just, ooh. Ooh. Still showing my freaking, I'm not in a Zeus. Oop. Oh god, I wish I could just hover on this, but unfortunately this isn't like the ones where we're coming in on a hot zone. We're not coming into a hot LZ, right? So it's oop! Almost came right down on top of the building. Whoopsie. Shh. Let me check my install. It could be fun to have AFK crew, even if just for show. I may have removed it. I mean, that's... If you're not playing it, why? Like, that's what I did with Microsoft Flight Sim, right? Before anyone gets excited, it's Flight Sim 2020. I do not own 2024. Maybe in the... Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Hold on. No. Before any of this bullshit, Dad needs to get hydrated. Dad needs hydration. Okay? We're just gonna... We're gonna sit here for a second. I'm going... You mother suck. Why? You know what? It doesn't actually matter. Chug-a-lug. That water down the hatch, baby. Then we're going to chuck it. There we go. Perfect. 100%. Nice. Throw the helmet back on. Now, I'm going to chuck this outside before we die. No. Egg. God damn. Woo! Let's go. Excuse me? Well, at least it's let me transferring that much. It says it's 168. I can guarantee you this is not 168. The 100, this is only 72 SU, bro. I don't know what drugs you're on, but woo-wee. Now, I could probably do the, we know that we can do this with the built-in tractor beam for the raft. The issue with that tractor beam right now is that you have to, if we had a second operator, they could just be in like, boom. Oh yeah, no, dude, Sleepy, the book for the Running Man is so incredibly different by comparison to the movie, the original. Ooh. The game show in the book goes, yes, it does. And that's the thing. The new movie, the new Running Man movie, that's exactly how they do it. That's how they do it. It's a cross-country thing. Everybody in the goddamn country is hunting his ass. The contestants get hunted basically like they've got a bounty on their head, right? It's crazy. And I'm glad, honestly, I'm glad that the remake is sticking with the source material. That makes me very happy. Yeah. He also, yeah, he pretty much blew up a one. He did. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know why he blew up the YMCA though, right? Like had nothing to do with the freaking village people. I mean, personally, I think he had a good reason for why he blew up the freaking... Had a good reason. I mean, self-preservation's a bitch, right? That's the key takeaway. Self-preservation's a bitch. Oh my goodness. So I think this evening what I'm going to do after stream is I'm going to go and pick up the car from Twitch Mom. I'm going to load it up with a bunch of stuff and move some stuff over tonight just to sort of make things a little bit easier for Saturday. get some of the stuff over there and, you know, ready to set up. The stuff that I already have like 100% packed, and then that actually clears the space out of the room so I can continue packing. Friday is going to be, the thing is, I want you guys to understand, Friday is going to be very bittersweet. I have a hard time taking time off. I have a very hard time taking time off, and I'm going to be gone for a week to, you know, transition over into the new place and get things set up and, you know, get background decoration up and stuff like that. Like, and then it's going to take a little bit of time for me to get back into a schedule, but things are going to change schedule-wise for when the stream starts, when we end, and so on and so forth. So, also, we're probably going to end up with a pet cam. I can see part of the reason why they got Arnie to play the main character. Yeah, I mean, exactly, the attitude fits. Have you, by the way, Sleepy, when you get a chance, go to YouTube and look up the trailer for the new Running Man. Not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be better than the OG. I know it might be heresy, but I think Arnold, listen, it was great in the 80s. It doesn't work anymore. Oh, you've seen it? I like it. And honestly, I think it just from the trailer alone, it feels more accurate. Feels so much more accurate, you know? That says it's 188. Wonder who they have playing Killian. Yeah, that's actually, you know what? That's a good question. Isn't that Idris Elba though that plays Killian? I don't know. Maybe? No. Because Killian is the host, right? The guy in the Arnie version was well-known game show host, so he was perfect guy for it. Yeah, I think Killian is actually being played by Idris Elba. I think he's playing the part of Killian in the new version. Which honestly, not a terrible idea. He's got a vibe. Let's be honest, Idris Elba's got a vibe. As an actor, man's got a vibe. 100% can confirm. Oopsie daisy, let's go. All right. Just about got this done. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it says Josh. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? If it's Brolin, good choice. Honestly, Josh Brolin, good choice. Fuck yeah. I mean, we are talking about the Mad Titan himself, the same man that brought life to, the one who snapped his fingers and disappeared half a universe. Thanos himself. Shows the new Bucks with Arnie's. Wait, the new Bucks have. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. That's fucking hilarious. The new Bucks have Arnie's photo on it. Yes, please. I want a new Buck with Arnie's picture. Make it happen, folks. Let's get new Bucks real time. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Whoop. I know this would probably be faster with the Atlas, but you know what? I kind of like this. There's something cathartic about this. Something very cathartic. By the way, I gotta say, I've been watching a lot of people playing the current content update for No Man's Sky, and sheesh, does it ever look good. Man, does it look good. Thanks for sharing that picture in the Discord. That is definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately.
There we go. All right, last chunk of these. There's a reason we're doing this. We make less money, but we get more done. So that means we get to rewards faster. Nice movie, self-referencing it, right? Yeah, exactly. Right? Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's go. Beautiful tie-in. Perfect. Can't ask for anything better. Excuse me? The one thing I'm gonna have to do, that's gonna take a little bit too. When I get everything set up, I'm gonna have to figure out how to everything connected to for 5.1 5.1 surround sound entertainment that's built into the ceiling and the walls. And possibly figure out how to get my computer from the side of the room, the room that I'm in, all the way across to the receiver. So that I can do some gaming possibly on the projector system. If I want to do like cozy couch vibes, right? We're moving on up, chat. We're moving on up because Twitch Mom has a very, very beautiful place, and I'm very, very privileged to be moving in with her. Very privileged. Oh man, there's so much to do with this move. I've got to change my, I've got to do a change of address for all my ID. Change of address for all the payment systems that I use for like get paid from Twitch and everything else. My bank account, my doctor. I have to schedule a doctor's appointment. Ooh, so many things. Moving is not nearly as easy as everybody seems to think. I know everybody's like, oh, you're moving. It's going to be great. It's like, oh, that's debatable. It's great in the fact that she and I are, Mom and I are going to be, in the same space, living together. That part I'm looking forward to. The rest of it, on the other hand, no, not so much. All the background shit that you've got to do is just like, oof. Come on. Listen, we got 66 kilometers to go. Come on. Well, you know what? Let's get out of Atmo here, I think, is the trick. Oh, hey, we're flying through this acid rain cloud layer bullshit. While it is quite possible to fly with keyboard and mouse in Star Citizen, it is definitely not the most optimal setup. Just not most optimal. Okay, I wanna check. That's the. I'm just turning all the things on now. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. Happy Wednesday to you all. Thanks for stopping in. We are 72 hours away from being offline for a week while we, while Dad moves. Well, Dad moves in with Mom. Because, you know, it's time for me to not be living like a bitch. I love the fact we are 55 kilometers away and we can see. Kills me, man. You can see Lorville right there. It's so close. Was looking at an old 486 desktop on eBay. They had it booting Windows 98, which requires a minimum of 66 megahertz processor. The system was right at that. Their demo video of it booting, you could have made a pot of coffee and drank it before the login screen. Sounds about right. I don't know. I remember those days. I remember those days. You know what I don't miss? Those days. You could have gotten up, walked away, made yourself a full English breakfast, brewed a pot of coffee, drank that pot of coffee, ate your breakfast, read the fucking paper, come back, and you'd be on the desktop. It's like, Boots computer, I'm gonna go get breakfast at Macca's, yeah, BRB, yeah, right? Exactly. Going to Mickey D's for freaking, for brekkie. 30 minutes down the road, an hour later you come back and you hear the sound as it comes onto the desktop. You're like, well, timed that just about right, didn't I? Cheat. Hey, Twitch. Y'all are making me nervous. Chat, Twitch is making me nervous. Who is General Protection and why is he faulting my system?
Why you being a dickhead for?
Stop being a dickhead. That's who General Protection is. Dickhead. And every time you saw that
emotional damage,
it was an affront to your sensibilities every freaking time, right? Oh, hey, my phone bill is ready to view. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Wait. Okay, are we gonna miss that or am I? No, we're fine. Okay, we're fine. We're just gonna hover here for a second. Gonna have to wait until after I move. Moving's more important. Any money I have is earmarked for moving. Wait, I have until the 20th to pay that. That is $85. God damn, that cell phone is getting expensive. Shit. bunch of useless ass crap in my freaking phone bill that I don't even use too, which irks me. That I actually have the lowest package, $85. Here's the thing. So regarding disc defrag, I would actually set that to do shit overnight while I slept. Fucking squeeze me? Yep. While I was sleeping. I would just let it run. Or if I was going out for a Friday night with friends, I would set it up to run. Oh, fuck off. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't do anything. It was the game. It was 100% the game. That was definitely not me. I went into that. I was dropping into the hangar. All of a sudden, it just showed that the doors were closed. Even though they had literally been open within a blink, they were closed. And it shows that the ship doesn't exist. Oh, are you freaking... All because the game hiccup. You have left channel, right? We were in private property, you dongus. We weren't in private property, you dingus. Oy. All right, well, that means that I now, unfortunately, have to abandon this contract. Abandon. I don't have a choice. Because the game ate my ship. That bothers me to no freaking end. I don't think you guys understand. So, I got rewards, by the way. I got reward for hitting, if we go into the journal here. So if we go to the journal, we go to the Second Life resource drive. So we hit here, I got rewards. Unfortunately, those rewards did not show up in my inventory anywhere. So that one's kind of a bit of a pain in the ass. And by the way, chat, what is going on? Because there are 10 bodies here, but Twitch says there's only 2. Why? How many people are watching, but they're muting? See, this is the problem. I appreciate my lurkers, but there's lurking etiquette. You're going to lurk on a Twitch channel. Doesn't matter the channel, whether you're here or anywhere else. It doesn't matter. If you're lurking on Twitch, you cannot mute the player. You have to mute the tab that you are watching in. You cannot mute the player. Because as soon as you mute the Twitch player, you no longer count as a viewer in any way, shape, or form. Don't count. Twitch, as far as they're concerned, you don't exist to them. Very problematic. I cannot stress that enough. You're going to lurk. I appreciate lurkers. I really truly do. And I don't call out my lurkers. But if you're going to lurk, please. Okay, we're going to expedite that. Okay. Please mute the tab you're watching in. Don't mute the player. Because as soon as you mute the player, you do not exist according to Twitch. You don't count. You, as far as they're concerned, you're not here. You're not actively watching. So, please. Because see, here's the thing: is I have something that shows real numbers, and then I have what shows Twitch sees. Real numbers are 10. Twitch only sees 2. He's very problematic. Oop, see. Okay. Well. Ah, you son of a beach. Lurkers, well, and that's the thing, right? Lurkers are very important to the health of Twitch. Absolutely. That's why I don't call my lurkers out. I appreciate every single one of them. I just wish that if you're lurking, just remember there is etiquette to it and how it all functions, and right, no matter what the boneheaded CEO says, and that's true. Yes, lurkers do make Twitch go round. Well, okay. Got nothing here. His claim that smaller streams all ViewBot is very broad brush. Oh, you mean Dan Clancy? The thing is, though, is it's not the smaller streamers that ViewBot. It's these guys who go from 7,000 to 20,000 viewers in 48 hours. But there's minimal engagement, because if you've got 20,000, if you're making $5,000 an hour off ad rev for your, 5 to 7,000 viewers, if you jump to 20, you can make 25 plus per hour, right? And here's the thing, exactly. And I think this duopoly of that, like that whole, hey, well, we're gonna let the oh, well, they showed their dick on stream, so they're banned for 48 hours. They're suspended for 48 hours, right? But if I were to be like accidentally like schlong slapped out of shorts, you'd never see me on this platform ever again. Permanently banned. If I tried to log in even through a VPN, I'd be fucked. Right? And the two sets of rules, there should be one set of rules. It doesn't matter who you are. You could have 10 million followers on Twitch, and you'd be 80,000 people watching you. If you break the fucking rules, your ass is out. Fuck off. Go find somewhere else to fucking chill. Fuck off. Get off the platform. And I'm not saying that to be angry. I'm saying that all of us on this platform need to be held to the same standard and the same set of rules. There should not be, oh, well, because of the millions of views that they get per week and the amount of money that they, the projections say that they can bring into the platform, we're just going to allow that to, fuck that. The rules are the rules. The rules should be the same. It doesn't matter who the creator is. Full stop. Right? that have full-on had sex on stream and got banned for less than a week. Exactly. That's what I mean. But if I did something like that, I'd vanish. I would be fucking, dude, I would be canceled so hard. His antics only got him removed after there was a huge backlash. Yeah, and that's exactly it, right? Because what he did was actually breaking the law. Like, you can't film in a fucking bathroom. Fucking jabroni. And then it turns out that he's also sexually assaulted some people. Shit got even crazier after that. And, you know, had relations with an underage girl. Like, come on. I would be vanished if something like that, if I did shit like that, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Still had the stones play the victim. I personally don't think I'm a victim. I think that the system sucks and they need to hold everybody to the same set of rules. But I don't feel like I'm a victim. Why am I doing that? What I am though is perturbed because the top 1% are not held to the same standard that the rest of us are held to. We're expected to uphold the rules, and if we so much as freaking sneeze in the wrong direction, we're out. But I mean, they can slap the shit out of somebody live on stream and, you know, they get a 48-hour freaking soft ban. Right? Which, that doesn't seem right. But if I even jokingly said I was going to smack the crap out of somebody, I could be gone. They could make the site better, but instead they crack down on 24-hour streams and the smaller streamers not to bot. Yeah. Well, now, here's the thing, though. The 24-hour streams, after that dude died 2 weeks ago, I get it. I absolutely get that. I agree with that. If you are streaming for 24 hours, like, no, I totally agree with the 24-hour stream thing. Absolutely. But yeah, not to bot. But the thing is, though, is the crazy part is,
I don't want any excuses. Just get this done.
wow, you're an asshole. Aldous is a real asshole. But the thing is, though, is the smaller streamers aren't the ones botting. So right now we're sitting here, and I don't normally like to talk numbers, but we're going to talk. So the one piece of software that I use to monitor chat across multiple platforms shows that there are 10 people watching this stream right now. Twitch says there is only 2, right? Now, here's the thing. If I have 10 people watching, why would I bot to put myself up to 20 people watching, right? That seems like, number one, a major waste of money, right? Also, number two, if I were to bot and I suddenly have 100 people watching, that's gonna be fucking noticeable. But we already know, because there has been numerous people showing the proof, and people have admitted to it in the top tier, and these fuckers are still on the platform. Nothing done to them. Not even a slap on the wrist. Their numbers took a dive. They take a bit of hit in the freaking bank account, but that's it, right? Oh, man. Yeah, I remember where Dota 2 streams would like at the site. I remember that, yes. Absolutely. 100%. The Justin TV days, I remember those. I remember the day. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you freaking got a little Michael Jackson going on, some nostalgia. And again, here's the thing. I'm not harping about numbers so much as it pisses me off that the smaller streamers who actually are far more active, far more engaging, and are looking to build community are the ones that end up getting shafted all the time. the ones who are actually trying to commit to producing quality content rather than just mindless slop. And this is why, like, personally, I don't watch streamers like Kai Cenat or anything, because it's slop. They're not creating content. They produce slop. There's nothing intelligent about it. You're not learning anything about it. You're not, it's just reaction. It's reactionary slop. And here's the thing is, again, I want to iterate that I don't shit talk the guys in the top 1% because I'm unhappy or I hate them. I personally feel like, and again, this is opinion, that they have just found a way to market and produce for the lowest common denominator, the people who have 50 IQ points, right? Who walk around with Cheeto dust on their face and their fingertips. And, you know, they're huffing frickin' galaxy gas and God knows what else. But here's the other thing. On that top 1%, then you have creators who are like Carnage, right? Who actually produces good quality freaking content. So, again, not all, but there are some that are just general jackasses. And really, and they're the ones, the worst part is the offenders, the ones who constantly go against the rules, do everything that they can to cheat the system, are the ones that seem to garner all the attention from Twitch and get all the protection from Twitch. So they're actually, personally, as far as I'm concerned, they're the ones that I have the biggest problem. That's the delivery. Flag. Okay, so whoa. The ones who cheat the system and admit that they do, and they don't, karma doesn't catch up with them, right? And you know what, Sleepy, that's the thing. Like, I get that you want to start streaming again, but finding the energy. Yeah, if you're tired, right? Like, don't push yourself. And if you get to a point where you find like, hey, I've got the energy, I hope you come back to things, man. I really do. My issue is with the people who actually constantly cheat the system. That's what it comes down to. The rules don't seem to apply to them, and that feels like a slight to anyone who works, who does everything to follow the rules. It's like a big old slap in the face, right? Anyway. Don't mind me while I chew my xylitol gum because it's better for my teeth. Also, because I'm stressing out, I'm dealing with cravings right now. Yeah, I'm dealing with so the last couple of days with this move upcoming thing, I've been craving a cigarette. So chewing the gum helps with that. All right, well, hopefully we get the load done this time, and the game doesn't bounce my ship out of the landing bay and tells me that it's unknown where it is. Your ship doesn't exist, it's unknown. That was bullshit. So mad. I'm still mad about it. I'm still mad about that. Game was like, nope, 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 you didn't land. No, we don't know where your ship went. Nope. Well, that cargo, yeah, your cargo doesn't exist anymore. I had an idea to do recap videos, doing overviews of the vintage computers that I have go up and going. That's a great idea, honestly. I think that's a phenomenal. Sounds fantastic. Oh, but don't mind this. It's just a graphic. It's just a weird little visual glitch. It's an engine thing specific to the raft. It's the only ship that I noticed doing it. So I hope this is something that's fixed. I don't even know why it started, to be fair. All right, let's give this a shake again here. Remember, chat, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. Excuse me. Here's my elevator. Sir? Gotcha. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Wow. I'll be honest, I feel bad that I've been doing shorter streams this week, but again, I've got a lot to finalize and finish up as I pack to move, so it's I still don't understand how that is 168 SCU when the entire load is not even that much. Well, actually, it is just about that. For everything combined. Right. Okay, well, here we go. Try this again, only this time with more gusto. Makes me wonder if I need to have my head checked. Know what I mean? Whoop, see Daisy. Excuse me, sir. Sir, this is a Wendy's. I should have parked closer. Are you loving it though? And why are we doing the Macca's jingle? That's not Wendy's, man. Sir, this is a Wendy's. I think you have your brands mixed up. Hi, Icy, how are you? 72 hours until mom and dad are sharing the same living space. How does that make everyone feel? Okay, I need to check. That's what I thought. Dirty bitch. Ah, got it. Nice. Wendy's nuts.
Shame.
Sir, I swear to God.
Shame. Shame.
I swear to God. I swear to dog. Here's the thing. I'm moving. Here's the funny thing. So, I'm moving in with mom, right? Move is this weekend. Mom and I are going to be, sharing her condo. Here's what I inherit with that. A cat and 2 dogs. I feel the raft could easily carry more SU. Right? Exactly. Yeah. Yes. I agree with you. I feel like the 192 SU of cargo space that this thing has is grossly. I feel like the cargo deck on the raft is grossly underutilized. History context, what? Then go into yours and the thought. Wait, what? I would do a quick 2 to 4 minute dive into the hardware, then go into your yours and the thoughts, history context, and versus here's my Amiga. Oh, you're talking about Sleepy's idea? I mean, that's actually, that's not a terrible thing. But yeah, I feel like I see you're right that with the with these crates, we should be able to do 3D. I feel like this ship should be able to handle more than 192 SCU of cargo. Why is this computer fun? Then here it is. Here's my issue getting parts. Here's some thoughts, leads for you. So imagine like a 32 SU box, then a stack of row 4s on the bottom. Yeah. Sort of a reading rainbow of retro computers. Yeah, I could totally see that, Icy, honestly. As long as, listen, there's nothing wrong with reading rainbow. Don't shit talk LeVar Burton. Don't you dare. Reading rainbow was the shit. I'm not. I met him. Yeah, I've met LeVar Burton too. Super nice dude. Very nice. As is Jonathan Frakes. I was first 20 people in the Kickstarter and got tons of. Ooh, really? My mom worked with them on a few. Oh, see, there you go. That's cool. That's actually really cool. See, I like hearing stories like that. That's the kind of stuff I like hearing. While I'm kind of morbidly interested in people's worst moments, I'm also really interested in some of their coolest moments, though. I'm more interested in that than I am with their worst moments, Oh, whoa, 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 sir. No. Get in there. She was a tech coordinator in a district, and they were trying to increase access early 2000s. Neither side knew the tech, but they knew together they had something. That's actually really awesome. That is super cool, dude. Ah! All right, here we go. At the shirt, still, it's, oh, I bet it's aging. Got a shirt, poster, pin, magnet. Oh, you got all the swag. First wave Kickstarter, or yeah, first wave Kickstarter. Nice. Very nice. Like, okay, you move to elevator. There's no way that is 168 freaking SU, bro. You had to be early Web Plus, early Kickstarter, and a Reading Rainbow fan. Listen, by the time Reading Rainbow actually came around, though, I was already a grown-ass adult, okay? I was a grown-ass adult by the time Reading Rainbow came around. Okay, the weird visual glitch for the engines is tripping me out. I keep thinking it's like lasers. There's like laser beams. It's like a security device. It's just scanning everything. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what the effect is supposed to be. Take a look, it's in a book. Yeah, no, we really do need that one more today, more so today than ever before, right? Like, boy. It takes on a whole new meaning, right? Like, citations are low. Yeah, are now life. Yep. That's the thing. Nobody cites sources, right? Or they cite fake fake sources, or right? Yeah, citations are now life, where you're part of the problem. Yeah. I like people who come in with receipts. Yeah, faux intelligence. Yes. No, I do truly I do really truly appreciate those that come in with receipts. Well, and that's, I think, part of the problem is we get a lot of parroting, and that's just because so many people have learned how to work algorithms rather than, you know, and just create these punchy titles on short form video to grab people's attention without an iota or ounce of truth to anything that they're saying, but people take it as the gospel, right? Social hacks in previous lives. Yes. Yeah, no, yeah. Freaking social engineering, baby. Clever people. Well, I mean, yes, but it's you're a charlatan. You're doing it because it's easy to hack people's freaking brains and make them believe something to make a couple of bucks. It is super easy to do that. Excuse me. No, you, sir, go down here. Thank you. Jeez, rude. How dare you? Not every convince has to be an ill intent. Well, no, and some of it, I don't think all of it is ill intent. Okay, one moment. Hold on. Nope, nothing important. Probably a fucking scam call. Ones that we don't answer here because dumbass bullshit. Stupid shit. Hi, Badger. Why are we getting... Yo, Badger, why are you you come in here and you're stabbing people? Come on. Really? Come on, Badger. Why are you getting stabby? You're supposed to be on vacation. Doesn't that mean you get to be a little less stressed? If I oversell the risks of alcoholism a tad and get everyone in AA, am I bad? No, I wouldn't say that you're bad. But I think we can agree that there is generally an over-sensationalization of a lot of stuff nowadays. Am I taking a tiny gamble? They may look it up and call my bluff. Well, so I think that's the other problem too, though, is people will just take the information at face value without doing any reading of their own. Like, they won't go looking for further information. They'll just take it at face value. I think I do believe that is a bigger problem because it shows a lack of critical thinking. Proper citations and context. Well, yeah, right. And that's the thing, right? Context is important. Badger, how are you? How are you doing? How to properly defend your position. So, I am the first one to admit that sometimes I'm kind of shit at defending my position. I will admit that sometimes when it comes to debating issues, I am kind of shit at defending my position. I admit it. I own it. And I don't necessarily defend it either. I don't defend the fact that that's how it is. Here are the points I think are good. Argue to them, not to yourself. And you know, that's the crazy part is I think that's valid. Like, I do believe that is valid. Yeah. Here are the points I think are good, except that's not how psychology works. No. I think in a lot of cases when you're debating, you end up debating with yourself. You're trying to convince yourself, right? Yeah. Like, who are you really trying to convince? The other person or yourself? In a lot of cases, I think that's exactly what it is you're trying to convince yourself. Right? Yes. I would concur. Would concur. That does seem to fit, yes. Trying to assert to me that you're right on every facet instead of trying to share the concept. Yes. But also, let's admit that part of the problem is a lot of us, not everyone, but there are a lot of people in the world now that also lack basic conversational skills. Right? And with that, again, it comes down to a lot of closed-mindedness and inability to assimilate new information. Yeah, most under 25. I would agree with that, but I would also say though that there are definitely a lot of old heads like myself, Gen Xers, that fall into the same camp, which is very strange considering how different the education system was, say, for someone of like myself, who's 52. And we were taught critical thinking was something that was very important when I was in class. College, university, and high school kids during lockdown. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, millennials raised on taking shit, and we generally get along. Yeah. Yeah, we have, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of us old heads who have seen both sides for sure. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, that's right, chat. I am 52 years old, and I refer to myself as an old head. Personally, I feel it's rather accurate. In the before times. Why can't people afford houses? Good afternoon. Talking about school. I mean, always. I mean, I'm a father. Of course I'm going to talk about school. Nope. Lower deck. Why did you... You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why I said exit ship. I'm going to ignore that. Why can't people afford homes? Reading comprehension and as it relates to the failure of colleges. Degree farms instead of critical thinking. Yeah. That sounds pretty accurate. Okay, I feel like we're pretty safe. Oh man, can we get one load complete, please? All I ask, one single load. One. By the way, I'm going to be honest with all of you. If we get back to Lorville with this one and it does the same thing to me, I might just rage quit the game. I may just rage quit. Disabled in atmosphere, really? I mean, how far up do I have to go before I'm out of atmosphere? All right, just under 9 kilometers or 9,000 meters. There we go, right? Okay. I mean, I guess. .4 or 1.5? 1.4 is that's the mark. That's the mark. And I will fly 9,000 meters, and I will fly 9,000 more, just to be the man who flew. That doesn't have the same ring. It just doesn't work the same way, man. It does not have the same vibe. I mean, it's got better range musically. Nothing beats the Redeemers, okay? Listen. Nothing beats the Redeemers 1,000 miles. No. No. You can't bow. This is not a win. It's not a win, sir. Nuh-uh. No, sir. Not a freaking chance. Okay, RSI, open, come spam my HD. Well, I'll spam your HD.
Oh my.
I'll lather your HD with all of my data glory. How's that? How's that make you feel? I'll spam all my data. Oh, it's installed. Nice. They just need VR. They need VR just in flight seat. The thing is, though, is we've already seen how that worked out for Elite Dangerous, and it was fucking terrible. It was terrible. Just some fresh, some of that fresh cabbage. I mean, I'd rather have a little bit of cheddar. I'd rather have the cheddar. Not gonna. God, that was cheesy. All right. What do we got? Rain expected overnight, 100%, huh? Okay, well, I figured that was coming. Gold, Jerry, gold. I mean, that's debatable. That's debatable. Petition for Banyan sound clip. For Banyan sound clip? Why? Wait, what? Sir, I better not be getting that same one. I swear to God, if I get that frickin'... He's the comedian who says it. Excuse me? What in the actual hell is going on? Oh. Fuck me. Well, here we go. Let's try this again. Giant patch for Star Citizen? Yes. It's supposed to be a hot fix. I don't know what they were hot fixing, but I can tell you, be careful of elevators. Just be careful of the elevators. Okay, well, we're here. So, first thing to check is to make sure that we actually... I'm going to actually use the ship's tractor beam. I would say that the possibility of us getting rain 100% for tonight is pretty good, considering the way the wind has been kicking up and increasing all day. Kind of tracks. It tracks. Then don't need sticks, but all the fun of full hands-on. Man, I could build a gunner control panel. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. No, not top deck. Lower deck, please. Lower deck. Lower decks. You hop into here. Oh, okay. And we're gonna fire the engines up. We're gonna shimmy the ship over. Just a little. Just gonna shimmy it over. Okay. Okay, let's move that slightly forward. Okay, that looks better. Right. But then don't need sticks. Then don't need sticks, but all of the fun of full hands-on. I don't need to know what you do, you know, when you touch yourself. Do you need to share that with chat? Like, was that necessary? I thought you were better than that. Remote oh wow. All right, well. Well, that. Oi. I'm like, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Whoa, 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 sir. I keep forgetting that doing this with a mouse sometimes is you have to be super meticulous about it. You can't just like be whipping the mouse around. I DPI mice and doing this. Wow. Especially on a precision mouse pad. Whoy. Yep. 1959, Willie Mays acquired. Thanks, UPS. Always a breath hold. I mean, right? Especially when you're, because you're sending that to get it graded, yeah? How do you think it's gonna fare at the for grading? If you had to guess. Oh, this one arrived graded. It's a 3. Oh, it's a 3? Okay. So that one's coming in graded, but it's a 3. How much did you get that one for? If it only came in at a 3, then it's not really all that great out of a scale of 10, but PSA 9 is 20. Wow, what? So that one was a PSA 3? It's nearly 100 years old. We'll give it a, I mean, yeah, PSA 3 is like 120. That's valid. You know, that's, you raise a good point with cards like that. You're right. It is. You kind of give it a bit of a pass because it is old. Hey, there we go. Hey, nanny. Welcome to September, chat. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Only 47 PSA not for Willie Mays. Really? Wow. Holy shit. That's kind of crazy that there's so few of them. Considering how popular freaking baseball cards were. But I guess for a card that is about 100 years old, that's not a huge shock overall. My other kid, I'll have to check. Yep. Yeah, there's definitely something weather-wise brewing. My freaking knees hurting all the. Holy crap, that's my right knee and my right ankle, chat. Fucking human barometer. I don't know, folks. How excited are you guys to see the new backdrops? To see the new location once everything's set up and I got the camera going, and to see Mom and I actually streaming together. doing the co-streams at the same time. That's actually something I'm gonna have to do too. Is I've got to rig my equipment to be able to handle both her and I streaming. Now for the miniature building and stuff, that's going to be very easy. But I mean, if she and I are gaming together and streaming, I want to be able to allow the streaming machine, like my streaming PC, to actually handle the encoding for both her and I, right? Well, the thing is, though, is she doesn't have a desktop. And her computer is in a different part of the house. I don't want to be running snaking freaking HDMI cables all over the place. I'm going to probably have to do it with NDI, I think. I'm going to have to do it with NDI. But she also, she games on a pretty nice laptop. So she has a work laptop, specific for work. It's provided by work. And then she has her personal laptop, which she uses for gaming. It's got a 4070 Ti in it. Like, it's 32 gig of RAM. Like, it's really nice OLED screen, like 17-inch OLED screen. It's really nice. Freaking Asus freaking RTMP relay probably came far away since I last played with it. Well, no. So I don't want to be using RTMP. And technically, I don't have to do that because I don't need to use RTMP relay. RTMP relay is like freaking old tech. You don't even need to use that anymore to have 4 people streaming. I just haven't looked at the solutions yet, because I wasn't too worried about it until after I get in and get things set up. I think, yeah, it's possible it is the underlying tech, but yeah, I'm not looking to run any kind of a RTMP relay though. Also, I'm not paying for a service for shit like that either, because that's just absurd. To change ingest server to local instead of, well, yeah, you could. That's true too. I don't know. There are a couple of different options. I'm gonna work on that after the move. But it's got to be something that allows her to be sitting upstairs if she wants to on the couch with her laptop gaming, rather than in just, yeah. So it's, again, I've got to make sure that it works with how she's used to doing her games. Wi-Fi 6. Can I help with? And by mom, I mean the dog. I always refer to the dog as mom, because she wanders around here like a freaking mother hen. Check Redder. Actually, the Wi-Fi router that she has is getting returned to its the service, because it's not hers. It's from the ISP, and we're switching ISPs. Because fucking reasons. Because she's got 500 meg down and 100 meg up right now for her service. And we're switching over to 3 gigabit sequential. No, there are a lot of services up here you cannot, especially for cable. But this is the thing, we're moving over to fiber optic. But no, up here, you can't bring your own equipment. ISPs, you cannot use your own equipment. You have to use their modem slash router. Now what you can do is you still have to have their modem, and you can bridge it so it's just straight up a like a connection interface, and then run your own router. But no, you cannot bring your own equipment. At least not here. I don't know what it's like in other, like there might be ISPs in other parts of Canada and other parts of the country that allow it, but I can tell you the ISPs that we have access to here where I am, you cannot. You do not bring your own equipment. You use the equipment that they have. If you want to use your own router, that's fine, but then you have to request that they put the modem router that they provide you into bridge mode. You can't even do it yourself. How fucked is that? You can't even bridge the modem router combo equipment that a lot of the ISPs here provide you yourself. You're not even actually, in a lot of cases, a lot of these modem router combos provided by the ISPs, you have no back end into them. You have a very basic interface to allow to, fuck. God damn it, Bobby. Yeah. All I know is that yeah, so we're gonna be switched. And that's the other part of the reason why I'm down. So is because we're gonna be now the service. The changeover is only going to take about 2 hours from the service that she's currently using right now to the service that we're going to be moving over to. That's what I freaking thought, bro. Your ass up there, boy. Figured I might as well just finish this up like this. Probably just easier for the time being. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's better to do this. Xfinity has a list of third-party modems if you do not want the cable modems to rent. Yeah, so unfortunately, Execulink here does not have that. And it's fiber optic. We're leaving cable because personally I don't like Rogers Cable. It's garbage. It's overpriced. You can't have an internet connection without having a cable package, right? Like, it's like, are you like, come on, it's fucking 2025. Like, fuck off with your, oh, you can't have, you can't sign up for internet service if you don't have freaking a cable pack. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is the dumbest shit ever. Don't tell me that I can't have, like, there is no reason to, you know, force people to use a television service that is outmoded and outdated. Like, come on. Fuck off. Right? Like, yeah, see, fiber optic here is great. Like I said, the amount that she is currently paying for her package, like for the internet and cable, we're going to end up with a 3 gigabit sequential connection for less. And the thing is she doesn't even, like, that's the thing, like, she doesn't watch regular television. So why pay for a service that you're not even using? Because, you know, we're either watching stuff, like when I'm over there, we're watching stuff on YouTube, or we're watching stuff on Disney or Paramount, right? Like Prime, whatever. So why pay for cable television when it's a useless fucking service anyways? There's nothing on there that anybody wants to watch. Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? So it makes more sense to have a 3 gigabit sequential connection, especially considering she does a lot of teleconferencing for work, right? So that's sweet. Oh, got that sweetness? The old smell? Like it came out of somebody's attic? Been hiding in a freaking box for like 4 decades? I love that smell. It reminds me of libraries. I get it. I get it. I vibe with it. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. I hope you're wearing gloves while you read that, man. Don't get your freaking dirty ass finger oil all over it. Nasty ass. Here, more companies are farming TV to YouTube TV. Well, and that's the thing, like, well, it's not even so much. It's not like the cable companies that are doing that, though. It's the networks. You know what? I don't blame them. Fuck it. Better, honestly, it's a better protocol anyways, and your stuff gets out to more people. It's more easily accessible. Fuck the cable company. You need a dick. We don't need them anymore. That's like freaking old tech. Super old technology. Hey, there we go. Okay, okay. Please, for the love of God, let's go. Don't give me no rock and roll. Lower the elevator. Oh, yes, thank you. Ah, oh, that's better. I feel better now. Vindication. Great, give me my money. Give me my money. I mean, I got paid. I didn't get a radio call from him. That's kind of disappointing. All right, we're just doing a slight little hover here, okay? Little movement action here, okay? Put down. Woo! Keep on keeping. Vehicle, no, land, there we go. Okay, yes. Fuel, thank you. So the hot fix seems to have broken more than it fixed. Not really sure how that worked out. Not sure how they managed that, but here we are. It is what it is. Okay, so while we're heading out of the ship, hold on. See what my youngest daughter sent me. She's heading to work. Okay. I'm just very surprised that we didn't get the call for all this. You know what? Hold on. Let's check journal. First 5. One more of those runs probably, yeah, give us. I mean, I've got time. The downside is, again, it's I'm moving, right? So it's like I'm gonna throw that down the hit. I didn't even get a, thanks for getting the job done. Didn't even get that. Not even a goddamn thank you. All right, well, at least the elevators are working. Nothing more terrifying than a void when you open the freaking elevator door and it's just like, hi, it's just a black pit. Excuse me, why am I not going to the spaceport? What the hell happened? Oh. Well, that temperature drop is noticeable. Yeah, we've got something major coming in here. Holy crap. 100% rain expected overnight. Okay, well, what time is rain start? I see we got deadheads running. We got deadheads on the floor. Wow, what is... Can I open the inventory? I'm taking the pants. I'm taking the clothes, man. Mine now. I don't even feel bad about it. Nope. Don't even care. Yep, that's right. I totally did it. I stole that man's pants. Don't judge me. He was already dead. Waste not, want not. I look at it as recycling, chat. We're recycling. All right, let's we got 1.8. Right. All right, we need to get some noms because, as you can see, the food and the food and hydration's getting a little low. Gonna fix that up right there. There you go. Okay. Get us a drink. Beverage. A wash down. We gotta wash down the processed food there. What? It wouldn't let me throw it. Come on. Just wanted to ping that person off the head. Come on. How? .9. Kind of. I should. Ow. I already have this. So Yeah. Oh, that's the LX. I have the MR. What? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Or an 80. I mean, it's a nice looking ship and all, but not great. You know, like. Okay, so. What the frack? Argo. The raft is 3.5. What the? Okay. All right. No, that's fine. That's fine. I already have one of these. ESB, Unfortunately, this thing's kind of terrible. It's kind of bad. It's bad. What do we got for 4.8 for the Hornet Mark? Aegis dynamic. Oh, the Renegade. Yeah. I need a Gladius. And 2.9 million. Only farmers? What? Hey. Got a problem with only farmers? Farmers need love too. And this book is awesome. Back to clean them out. Get a line of them. Oh my goodness. Chat, I do believe that Two Slider is in his own version of heaven. Okay, here's a question. For those of you who are familiar, how good is the Buccaneer? This goes, if you're over on YouTube and you've watched this far through the VOD, drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about the Drake Buccaneer. Is it a good ship? And tell me why you think it's a good ship. I mean, you know exactly what YouTube is. Don't even start with it. You guys know I dual stream. It's not a secret. You know, I wish that they had more specs when you're looking at these things. So this Scout, the Rambler. I think the Rambler, yeah, the Rambler is like this thing kind of reminds me, it looks like a, can I just be honest? It looks like a Winnebago. It does. My auto-assigned game name is Mumps. I just you nuts. Oh no, I believe you. I don't think you're lying. It's just God damn. Mumps. Does that mean if Mumps sends me a friend request, it's just Two Slider? Okay, here's a question. Why do you see so many freaking donuts using these M50s, the Origin M50? This is not an interceptor. It's a freaking racing ship. Why would you? This looks like it would be terrible in a firefight. I got the mumps. I got the mumps. Jeez. New deals here. Speak to the... Also, this ship is terrible. Yeah, Consolidated Outland. The Mustang Beta. This thing is worst ship ever. Wait, I can't pick new cabbage? Why not? Why can't you pick new cabbage? Or why are you not allowed to go to blue cabbage? How is it not in the list? Did you choose the system? Did you check to see if you were in the Stanton system? Because we have 2 star systems now, and it always starts with Pyro. You have to choose Stanton. And
Oh, hell no!
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Well, the Phoenix. Okay, so this one has freaking point defense turrets, by the way. Which it irks me that seems to be one of the only ships with fucking point defense. Why can't other ships have point defense? Huh? Why is this the only one with point defense, chat? Why? 3 days of work done. Knee holding up fine. Still improving. Nice. All too easy. Speak to an attendant to find out more. No. We are not talking to another goddamn soul in there. A bullshit. Where does this go? Can I? By the way, chat, we kind of got a bone to pick with Cloud Imperium Games here. The ships for the showdown were not available to me. I.e., the ones that were available for people to use for free, like the Asgard, I did not have access to it. Which is kind of weird. You have the ship showdown, you say, hey, you can use these ships free during the showdown. All I got left is my bones. That's true. Wife took the damn planet in the divorce. All I got left is my bones. I mean, oh, I have a lot of stuff to do. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up here. I want to say thank you to all of you. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to move out of the space here, so I've got more room to pack things. So I'm going to exit the game. I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you to those of you who've been thrown out with subs and gifting subs on Twitch. And especially thank you to those of you who have been throwing in tips. Those tips are truly the best way to help out right now, especially with the move going on. Also, the best thing about tips, Twitch doesn't get a cut. Twitch does not get a cut of the tips. So if you tip, Twitch gets nothing. 0. Bubkiss. There's no split with them. They can eat a giant bag. You know, and it's funny because it almost sounds like, here's the thing, and I want everyone to understand. I know and I realize that it almost sounds like I'm crap talking the platform, my main platform. Right? But, you know, that's not exactly how it goes. It's just, I can like something and still be critical of it. I do honestly think that the 50-50 split and how they overcharge people for bits is a little excessive. It's almost as if you guys are stuck in this weird microtransaction hell, right? So it's like, woo. But anyway, thanks for being. Thanks for, you know, all the support, especially leading up to the move. Just really and truly, thank you so much. Thank you for, if you're watching over on YouTube, thank you for hitting the likes. And thank you especially to those of you who have been throwing down the subs over on YouTube and helping us get up to 200 subscribers on. So thank you for that. Twitch, as always, thank you for the follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, gifting subs, especially during September. Thank you for bits. Thank you for the tips. How in the... Okay, hold on. I gotta ask, because I just... We're gonna raid on Twitch, but I got affronted by top one on Twitch, sitting right on my front page, Kai Sanat. 150,000 viewers right now. And 196,822 subscribers. I'm going to do some quick math here, okay? This is during their subathon. Oh, they're up to 830, okay? $491,090.80. That's what they've made. Holy goddamn. You know, it's hard to not be upset about shit like that. It is kind of hard to not, like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, chat. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the tips. We're going to go raiding on Twitch. If you guys don't mind hanging out for a couple of seconds while I find somewhere to send y'all over to. Trust me, I don't hate on people or dislike people for doing well. I just wish that they were actually making content and not just slop. Anyway, who do we have? Who do we have here? I'm gonna send you over to my friend, the one, the only Loken Plays. Loken is currently delving into the gloom, i.e. they're playing Hellraiser 2. So go say hello to Loken. Go give him kisses. He's gonna be celebrating 10 years on Twitch on Friday. That's coming up. And when you get over there, throw in this command into his chat. Loken Plays on Twitch, chat. Head over there in the raid. Tell him I sent you. Give him the exclamation attack. I'll see you over there. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday night. I'll see you back here for tomorrow's stream. Cheers, everyone.